Hi, welcome to the big day of the Invitational. This is the day that we have a top 16. Our first place is getting a JZ with R-Tech manifold, Garrett turbo, D-Strix injectors, ECU master, and RB and SR for second and third place. The weather's beautiful. Yesterday's competition went amazing. There were some great battles, but today they're gonna be even better. Today's video is brought to you by ShipStation, and as you know, the holiday season is the most stressful time of the year when it comes to online shopping because everyone waits until last minute. If you have an online store, you know the feeling of getting hit with a ton of orders at once. And when you're buried in orders and emails from customers, ShipStation is the solution that will save you. We've been using it with LZMFG and Drift HQ for years. Couldn't imagine life without it. And the good news for you is that setup is quick and I'm gonna get you a free trial to test it out. It works with all your favorite places to sell online: Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Shopify, and you can manage all your orders in one simple dashboard, automate tasks, print shipping labels, compare rates, and check delivery times to make sure your customers are gonna be stoked. No one wants to think too hard during the holidays, and luckily for you, ShipStation is a no-brainer. Check it out this holiday season. Give yourself the gift of stress-free holiday shipping and go to shipstation.com/AdamLZ for your free 60-day trial. That's shipstation.com/AdamLZ, and I want to give a massive thank you to ShipStation for help making our life easy, and of course, for sponsoring my videos. Back to the event.
Michael.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Huh? I'm good. A little sore. I'm good.
Yeah. Same.
Ready to do some passenger runs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun day, man.
Grant.
Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Grant.
What are you drinking?
Coffee.
Have a sip?
Sure. Salted caramel.
Shout out Catalina's Coffee Bar for the best morning sauce
Ever.
Look at who's showing up.
Chris?
Hey.
Thank you. Thank you. Best part of our events, always smoke daddies, baby.
What's going on, guys?
What you cooking?
Adam, today we have the top sirloin, my famous picanha as always. And right here.
Thank you, thank you, thank
No
you.
problem.
Way better than concession stand burgers. Greatest.
Yeah. It's the only reason why I work for free, for the food.
All right, so before competition, we're doing some fantasy battles. Everyone's just battling against people they want to make sure they get some laps with. Jimmy's going against Grant, or no, Jimmy's going against TJ. I'm going against Dan. Lucy challenged Colette again because she took away all his pride and he wants a chance of redeeming it. But yeah, we're gonna go just have some fun and warm up for the competition.
Close battle so far. One last time for TJ Hunt as they come across the finish line. OSW, give it up for TJ Hunt and Jimmy Oaks. Good job in the chase. Elsie's doing a great job in the lead.
Sell that as a belt, Adam. Give it to somebody, put a bundle on it, sign it, do whatever you need to do.
What happened?
Straight in half.
Holy f***. You think the bouncer... Oh, wait, so the bouncer didn't come off.
No, the crank's not even on. Look, I can take this off.
Oh, there's the crank's not.
Look.
So Jay-Z is interference, right?
Yes.
So my piston's probably...
I love with some toast. Adam, what the f?
No, but we can fix the crank. It's the other part of the engine I'm worried about. God damn it. I guess...
Yo, get this on video. Look, I'm spinning it.
That's my crankshaft.
What the f, bro? The Jay-Z has left the chat.
Where's Dan? Hey Dan, do you have any spare crankshafts?
God, yeah. Been there.
That's the crank.
So do you think when the belt came off it was like maybe cracked?
The only thing I can think is that the belt got wound up in it and stopped it. Letting it have play or what? Unless this hit this or something.
Maybe the crank got damaged when with that front end collision before. This is your reminder that for the Drift HQ Nismo 370Z, the sweepstakes is going to be over on Christmas at midnight, where every $5 you spend on Drift HQ gets you entered for a chance to win this beautifully set up car. If you need drift parts, now is the time. This car is sick and you're gonna wanna drive it. This guy's going down without a fight. My green S15 I drove the other day, it felt weird. I haven't driven this thing in years, but every time I drive it, it's like the best drift car ever, so thank you. We're check fluids, Check alignment. Let her eat.
OSW, make some noise! I'll tell you one thing though, we got a big battle lining up on the start line. This is the one you guys have been waiting for. Adam LZ versus Colette Davis, both in their OG drift cars in this competition. The FC Rotary versus the Cream 240. You could not write this.
No, you cannot.
And it's going to be a phenomenal battle. Colette has done more battle action this weekend, but Adam LC has had to switch cars last minute. This is what it's all about. OSW, are you ready? Here we go.
Bones up, everybody.
LD in that first corner. Colette Davis getting up close and personal through the first outer zone. Big dive for Colette. She's got to get back into this battle. She goes on the inside as LC moves to the outer zone. Colette Davis beating her match when it comes to speed. She was the fastest car on track yesterday, but we might have a new contender for fastest car around this course. LZ looking very sharp out there. LZ in the chase, Colette in the lead. Away we go. Colette goes fast into that first corner, right out to the outer zone. Colette Davis collecting that whole outer zone as LZ now tries to jump in onto the door as they go down outer zone 2. Colette a little bit away from the wall. Now LZ starting to make the move as he gets close on the outer zone as they come across line. Big dive from Adam. Oh! Big dive across the finish line. Wow. Daniel, do we have a decision?
Look at the hug. There we go.
I think I saw you and Pat Gooden doing that earlier on. I'm not going to say
We
anymore.
may have.
So a call has been made. Someone's going through to the top 8. Who is going through?
Now, if somebody wasn't to go through,
That would mean
that we're
it's a
going one more time.
We're going one more time. Dan,
It's what the people needed. It's what the people wanted.
Because that was insane. You should have seen the crowd. We were loving it. All right. How do you feel? Your girl's out here. You feeling intimidated?
I wish she beat TJ because then we wouldn't have to battle against each other. It's going to be fun, but one of us is going to get taken out. This thing's a rocket ship. I've driven the car. It's wild. And now that she knows how to use the car, I'm definitely not I'm not just going chill about this battle.
Yeah, I was about to say, people think, oh, what is he going to do? He's battling his girlfriend. He's going to probably drive harder against me than most people and just door the crap out of my car. So it's going to be I'm glad that we're going to put on a display for everybody because it's going to get a little wild.
Here we go. Adam in the lead, Colette in the chase. Bit of a pull from Adam into that first corner. Initially it's nice and early, but Colette's right there with her. Colette staying in the fight here. She transitions, big dive from Colette as she goes into the corner. Oh. Almost over-rotates the car, gets back up in Adam's business as they come through the inner zone. And across the finish line they go. Adam LC, nice lead run. Judges are ready, marshals are ready, you guys are ready. Let's go! Adam fires in, aggressive onto the door. LC stalling up a little bit, staying in the fight as he fires through onto Colette's door. LD pushing that little RX-7 around the circuit right now. Oh, big move on the transition from Adam LC as he gets up close and personal. Onto the door he goes. Going through to the top 8 is Adam LC. Give it up for Colette Davis. She went out on her feet. What a run, Dan. She was unbelievable all the way through yesterday, right to today. One more time against Adam, but unfortunately, the weekend ends there for her in the competition.
Well, the rim looks pretty good, which is good because it's a new rim, but I got some of your vinyl. Do you want that back?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, that would have been a really close battle. I'm definitely like, I don't think that this is a winning car because I don't have enough wheel speed. Did you notice though on the last one, I clicked third, like second way, like towards the end of that second turn, and then that's when my car was like, then my lead.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, because I almost straightened when I didn't do that.
I noticed you were all over my though on the last one. I was freaking out. Every single run, I was shaking in the seat.
Great though. You did a smooth run. Like I can't door someone that doesn't do a great lead. So your lead was amazing, and I knew full confidence that I could be there.
Hey, I got it one more time with the best driver that I know, so it's a win for me.
Yeah, and you took out Losi.
Twice.
Literally.
And the record say twice because.
Oh, you took him out in the call out as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I destroyed half my tire doing it, and broke the rear camber bolt, but worth it.
We talked so much about rotaries, and he got beat by one twice.
Good day.
Great day. Now I got to take the cream machine to the finals. So it's kind of an interesting question because originally I was like, if I win, I'll probably just give the engine to like, you know, third or second or whatever place. But like actually now I could kind of use that JZ. So she's KO'd. Like crankshaft, like imagine your eccentric shaft broke in half. That's essentially what happened.
That big sucks.
Yeah, no one has a spare crankshaft here, so we decided it'd be better to drive a different car than try to change the crankshaft.
Well, go win.
Sounds ridiculous, but yo, literally on Drift Week, remember Brandon changing his crankshaft in the BMW in the parking lot?
Yep.
Usually can't do that. Not gonna lie, I didn't really tell Colette this, but this car is fast. And that's why I chose it over the green car.
Wow.
This car is
He
still...
told me it's so slow. I have the wrong gearing. Wow.
So it's two things, right? Like sometimes like less wheel speed is fast, it's just a little shallower, so I'm gonna get docked some points in my lead. But I knew this car still had the alignment setup in it for when I ran Lone Star Drift back when there was a Kenda rule. So it's got a ton of toe in it. The shocks are sick, and like, yo, I'm holding on for dear life. Like this thing is way more grip than that car.
Now he says that post this battle. Beforehand, I was like trying to get some information on him.
It's a street car. I got a subwoofer under the passenger
How's the
seat.
setup doing? How's the torque feel? It's like, not wrong gear. You know, I'm just gonna do my best. Wow. Even with me.
I have a
Even
subwoofer
with me.
and speakers in this. You don't even have a passenger seat.
So?
Subwoofer.
So, talent level is a lot higher on this side.
Not in this car. This car has a history of me losing because of misshifting or something dumb. So today, hopefully we can break that curse and then retire again with a win under her belt.
Look at Jeff Stoneback going in. Oh!
Loses the bumper,
Taking the barriers with him.
This is chaos. Oh no!
What is
Look
going
at
on
what has
right now?
happened.
Next up, we're going against Lee and his RB30 S13 versus my SR20. That means he's got a whole liter and 2 whole extra cylinders. The question is, can he use them? Let's find out. You guys know Lee from Monster Performance. We used to drive together way back in the day. I don't remember, he's had so many cars, but he's always in a red car and I used to be driving this thing. We've had a few crashes together, and to be back on the skid pad, driving the same layout that I used to do King of OSW in this thing, where Ginge would always beat me and roll me, and remembering the stuff that I did wrong then and trying to not do it now. A lot of it's just throttle timing and stuff. Yeah, blast from the past. I'm getting jacked up right now, so I'm shaking.
Okay, we moving on to the next battle. It's for a spot in the top 4. It is going to be Lee Yearwood up against Adam LZ. Here we go. Nick gets the word. We are going to send him. Lee in the RB30 going in the chase position. LZ in the lead. Here we go. LZ throwing in onto the barrier. Oh, couple of barriers hit from LZ as Lee Yearwood fires through. Nice run from both drivers so far as Lee Yearwood gets right up close and personal with Adam LZ as they head to that inner zone. Lee Yearwood taking some big risks there.
Speaking of SR20s, one at top song just ripping through the course.
Chase them. It's a symphony.
This is good, and then we were talking about this earlier. There's many different motors and many of these different cars, but here we go!
Lee Yearwood throwing it out. LZ coming in very hot and heavy in the third position here as he gets up on hill contact. Those jumps on the front brake. LZ got to admit, and here comes a big dive from Adam LZ, giving away a little bit of horsepower here to Lee Yearwood. And Adam LZ pushes Lee Yearwood through the outer zone. Oh!
Wow!
Crazy transition from LZ on the far side of the course.
Wants to win his own motors, I think. That was aggressive.
He might.
Those high-speed transitions on the back are creating a lot of excitement up here in the judging booth, and it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing as they exit their cars. OSW, I need you to start making some more noise for Lee Yearwood and Adam LZ. So we have a decision. A decision has been made, and it's for a space in the top 4. And it's a 180SX. I can tell you that. Going through is Adam LZ. Guys, give it up for Lee Yearwood. What a performance. Dan.
Adam's follow run was slightly closer, and Lee's run wasn't quite as outside as we'd liked in outer zone number 2.
Final 4 going none other than against Taylor Ray. I've battled him many times in this thing. He's got his Corvette gnarly machine here, but the cream machine is the one that gleams. Babe.
Well, we still have one more semifinal on the start line, and it's a big one. Big old grudge match. Taylor Ray in his newest car versus Adam LZ in his oldest car are going for a spot in the final. OSW, it's another semifinal. Taylor Ray versus Adam LZ. Here we go. LZ fires to that outer zone. Taylor Ray up onto the quarter power and trying to stay with it. Taylor Ray's got the grip. He's got the power. But LZ's doing a good job in that lead position as they take it to the outer zones. Whoa, Taylor Ray putting in some big moves. We are back on the start. The sun is starting to set here in OSW. It's for a spot in the final. This one's for all the marbles. Taylor Ray in the lead position, Adam LZ in the chase position. Nick Swan gives the word. Here we go. Taylor Ray off the line. Oh, LZ with a big dive from the off. Getting up. Oh, contact. Taylor Ray hits the barriers. LZ hits Taylor Ray. Oh, another big battle. This is aggressive from both of these guys as they come through the back section. LZ leaving nothing to chance. Guys, give it up for Taylor Ray and Adam LZ. That's how it's done.
What is up with all these guys trying to rearrange our course? They don't like it, I think, is what they're trying to tell us without telling us.
Jeff Stoneback, you started a poor trend of everybody hitting the barriers. I'll tell you one thing, though. At one moment there, Taylor Ray hits the barriers. LZ then hits Taylor Ray. I'm not sure what happened.
A lot of contact, a lot of bumping and grinding. But it's what we want to see. It makes things exciting.
The driving has been phenomenal from start to finish today. Everybody in the bleachers, stand up, make some noise for Taylor Ray and Adam LZ. Ray getting a couple of scuffs on that brand new Corvette. Guys, one more time, give it up for Adam LC and Taylor Ray. We want you to make some noise. Decision has dropped in, and going to the final is Adam LC!
Taylor had me for sure, but I think when he went into the barriers and then I went into him, that kind of messed up the run. And I think probably would have gone one more time if it wasn't for that, but we still in it, baby. Now we got the final battle.
You know how crazy that? My tires still look brand new.
They're perfect.
I've been running all comp one more time.
That's
Shout out to G2s, baby.
Thorn everybody.
Dude,
there's a little mark, nothing we can't fix.
You know what the craziest thing is? I was just thinking, I've met almost every single person that's here in this competition when I drove this car.
Right? Taylor, Lee,
Harrison, Lucy, Jeff,
everybody.
Chelsea,
Nate Hamilton.
Yeah.
Smoked.
Nate's rear cap of his car was actually molded off this when it was stock body.
That's absolutely true.
Isn't that crazy?
True.
The old cream machine.
Woo. Is it
hanging
you two
there.
in the finals?
I think.
Really?
Yeah, man.
No way, dude.
Let's go, dude.
All right, one person walking away with Jay-Z, one person walking away with Albert 25. Neil, what's good?
Damn.
You could have used one of those the other day.
Yeah.
You know that.
You could use the Jay-Z, you better win it, mother.
Well, that leaves us with one final battle, and it's for the winner of the LC Invitational. And
Including the man
who created the LC Invitational.
Strange.
So Nate Hamilton could upset the apple cart here and take home the win. Either way,
Does Adam want to be stuck with an RB25?
I think he'll find a use for it. Here we go. LZ in the lead position. Nate will be chasing in. Let's see who can get it done. LZ fires through the gears in that little SR into that first corner. Nate Hamilton, big dive in, LS powered 240, locking the front wheels. Nate Hamilton, oh, huge transition from Nate Hamilton as LZ takes it to the outside. Nate Hamilton putting it on the door as they come through, but now look at this big dive last minute from Nate Hamilton. Perfect from both drivers. That's the final we came here to see. Will they fold under pressure, or will they win the LC Invitational? Nick Swan is ready. The judges are ready. OSW, are you ready? Last run of the competition. Here we go. Adam LC in the chase position. Nate Hamilton in the lead position. Time to get it done, boys. Firing into that first corner. LZ up onto the front wheel. Nate Hamilton going wide. LZ on the door. Nothing between them. Hamilton loses the bumper. LZ jumps up onto the front wheel. Here we go. Oh! What happened? What happened? LZ's lost a front bumper. Hamilton loses a rear bumper. What a finale. The place absolutely smoked out. Judges having a good long talk about this one.
Hey! He's still going.
Super excited, just a Texas boy feeling the love from Florida. Guys, get up all the way from Texas for Nate Hamilton! All the way from Australia, which is the first in Texas.
I'm from Alabama.
So Luke, you had an all-Corvette third and fourth place playoff battle with Taylor Ray. You took the win, you won an SR20, we know that's in the bag. Where is this SR20 going?
I did say something stupid on Instagram about putting it in a Corvette, and I did promise. So I have to make that happen somehow.
We want to see an SR20 in a Corvette? That's the most mixed reaction we've heard all weekend. All right, we're going to go down to the man that made this whole event happen. Adam, it's been a blast this weekend. Everyone smiles, the sun's shining. It's been incredible, but one thing was, it was fun driving until it became amazing driving. And I have no voice left because it was that exciting. And before we get into that, OSW, throw your appreciation towards this man for putting this event on.
I got to drive this year with my friends, and we had a bit of an unfortunate situation where my crankshaft broke in half, and I tried to make the best of it, and I pulled out the old cream S13, and I learned to drift this car in this very parking lot right here, and half of this field I met when I drove this car. So to get to battle with them years later with this thing and pull it out of dust out of the garage and have fun, like I got the biggest smile on my face.
This is the big one. The final decision made. Tough decision for the judges. They said it was a tough decision, but they made one. It was unanimous. Winning the second annual LC Invitational in a 240 hash. In an S13. In a 180 SX. Is Adam LC! Adam LC gets the call. Going through. Give it up. Winning the CJC. Now Hamilton leads the over 25. Make some noise!
More.
Why'd I win?
Okay, so
Luke won the best engine. Look, Buzzy's already claimed it.
Kick the ball! Kick the ball! Kick the ball! Kick the ball!
That was fun, man.
I know I said earlier, but like crazy to like be going. Is this the same car that you drove back then too?
Yep.
So the same chassis.
Yep.
It doesn't still have the same rear.
I was afraid to scrape this one, so I'm glad you hit me first.
I'm not gonna lie, that. Cheers. That was part of my tactic when I was going up against Colette. I was like, if I bring out the really nice one, I know she'll be a little bit more timid.
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't hear that, did you?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that.
That was fun though. Thanks for having me.
Of course, dude.
Yeah, appreciate the motor.
I thought for sure that I lost, and I don't know if you guys heard the explanation, but
yeah,
Nate was a little deep in the barriers,
yeah,
and I guess that was considered a 0. So
yeah, I think my outer one, I got like a tire into it, so basically that would be a 0, and then when Adam got into me, it was already a 0 on my end. So good times, dude.
I would have loved to run it back, but
dude, the one more time would have been
still
sick.
A good battle. And believe it or not, oh wait, no, not this one. I think the SR was actually almost the most expensive engine.
Right.
Fucking SRs, dude.
Well, I appreciate it. Good times, Adam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, dog. Are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna put it in something?
I'm not sure. I don't have any real plan for this one.
Don't wish that life on him.
Yeah, it's one of those
the
things.
Toyota
like,
one would have been nice.
So
you know?
a Neo is good because they work and they handle good power, but an RB is kind of like inheriting a liability, right? You put this in something, it's like it's a life choice.
Yes.
You got to be ready for what may come behind it.
Yep. But I do have a 370Z chassis that maybe this could come with, right? So
true.
Makes
Not
sense.
a bad idea.
Makes sense.
You plug it down below. He's got it for sale. Comes with
right.
the Neo. How much?
With everything incled, with the Neo, I don't know, what's this valued at?
Probably like 4.
4? So maybe we go 21? Everything included.
Not a bad deal. You get a Neo 370Z. Let's check in with Luke and see what he's going to do with this. Ask you, what are you going to do with this? You going to take it back to Australia? What are you going to do with it, Luke?
No, he's asking where are you putting your motor?
My motor?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so there's 2 companies right now coming out with ridiculous body kits for a C5 that literally make it look like an FD. And I think both companies, I think it's 2F and PBM's body kit company, which is Flowform or something, both of them are coming out some super gangster, I'm about to call it an FD, but a C5, which literally makes it look like an FD. And I literally do not fit an FD. Like, you have to cut the floor out to fit my frame in an FD. So a C5, why not?
Sick.
Why not put this in a C5?
And you don't see it here right now, but every motor does come with an RTEC manifold, Garrett turbo, ECU master ECU, and a D-Strix fuel system. So like, it chips off some of the stuff he's gonna need for the build. That's probably like a $6,000-$7,000 value.
Absolutely.
So
now I got to fly back to Australia on Wednesday and go work on your other 240, your other yellow one, and finally get that thing finished. I need to take a D-Works fuel pump home with me so we can get that done.
Old girl came out of retirement, and like, I don't know if I ever won a comp with that. Maybe I did, but nothing that
You've
really
loved
mattered.
it. You're too nice to that one. Yeah. You just needed to treat her like your Aussie one. And
I was pretty nice. If it wasn't for that last move, I would have came out with just like a little scrape on the rear bumper.
Yeah.
But
the get up though, how many points for this? Come on.
I mean, you got 3rd already, so.
3rd?
All hail the ROM tune. Well, not the SR.
The ROM tune.
The SR. Dude, this car has been around the world, country. The other one's technically the same car.
The other one is on a ROM tune though, too.
I was impressed. I said it before on camera. From going from your 2Jet E36, which is like such a different animal than this car. And you haven't driven this car in how long, like competitively or just aggressively?
I haven't, but like every time I drive this car, I'm like, man, this car is like really fast and it feels great.
You could hear that it was at the limit though. Like
my clutch started slipping too. When I was doing my burnout in the burnout box, I was like, oh, that's clutch.
Classic LZ.
Yep. You know, I remember being on the floor of Jimmy's shop, pulling my gearbox. Dude, another person, I didn't even mention Jimmy. I was just talking like the story behind like meeting every person that drove this event with this car. Literally, Jimmy drove this car back when I first bought it to Connecticut.
It was a long drive.
Yeah.
It was hot.
It was hot.
You were in your boxers for the most
Almost butt-ass naked driving this thing home.
Learned how to do a donut.
Now doing donuts. Not knowing what the hell we were doing.
I ate donuts this morning.
Nice word.
It's a sign.
So what's up? What's the?
Look at Booth's face.
Yeah.
Would you have wanted in the green car or no? The green car? Wait a minute. I knew the last time I drove that car at the compound, I was just like, I don't feel comfortable in this, and that's why I didn't want to drive it. With this thing, every time I drive it, it's like, this is a good car. I'm about to drive it. It's good.
I'd love to see
Today,
it.
I'm
So
driving.
what's the
We just gotta
plan with the
fix
2J?
it. I'll fix it. Honestly, like, keep this, probably sell this.
Put this in his kitchen.
And selling. Or maybe trade to Engine Mike for a build. We need this. We need the block. I run NA blocks. This motor, like, if I could trade it to Engine Mike and then get another 3.4 built or something like that, don't put that in the video because that might be too good of a trade. I don't want Mike to make me a man of my word on that. We'll do some math and then get back to you.
He'll figure it out.
Over and out.
I need more 2Js.
No, not him. Engine Mike. Engine Mike, so I can have the whole machining thing done for my motor that blew up. This was an amazing event. The highlight for me was just getting to drive with amazing drivers that are also my friends in front of a huge audience on a sick track. Even though it's a skid pad, like, it was still a blast. Made for great tandem. We had so many curveballs, both before the event, with Sean blowing up his motor, Johan being sick, being down hands. Every single person that was in town, drivers, friends of drivers, crew, everyone threw down. Literally every single person at this event probably helped me in some way, shape, or form at some point in my life, or at this event, or before the event, and I am so unbelievably appreciative. Everyone was just like begging to help for things because they could see how overwhelmed I was the entire time, but everything went amazing. Everyone had a good time, the drivers had a good time, the show was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wish I didn't win on a technicality. When they said we have a winner, I was so sure that Nate won because I didn't realize he hit the barrier. Had I known, I would have been cheering for one more time, and if we battled again, I would have liked to win off a battle. But regardless, appreciate you guys, appreciate all my friends also that help drive cars. There's a lot of great people that it takes to make an event like this happen, especially when all I really do here is just drive and try to put on a show. So thank you guys. I appreciate all of you a lot, and see you in a year. All right, guys, I know I thought I ended the video, but I had to open it back up because I have a conundrum and I need your guys' help. I was so caught off guard by winning that I didn't have time to shuffle around prizes like I probably would have liked to. And at this point, it would be a logistical nightmare because Nate already took his RB home. Luke already has plans for the SR going in a Corvette. And I'm stuck with this JZ with the Artec manifold, Garrett Turbo, D-Schwartz injectors, pump, and an ECU Master EMU Black. But I thought the best thing that we could do would let you guys decide the fate of this engine. Now, my one request is that it doesn't involve a new build, or possibly even any build of mine. So leave some comments. I'm gonna be reading them, and we'll see what happens to this thing.